With tomorrow night's Oscars approaching, it's a time to celebrate the movies. But movie theaters are still having their struggles. According to a report this week by the National Association of Theater Owners, the U.S. has lost over 2,000 movie screens since the start of the pandemic. There is an effort underway to save endangered screens, especially in small-town America, one theater at a time. And it's being spearheaded by some familiar names. Nancy Chen has the story.
The 2001 film The Majestic captured both the magical allure of the movie theater and the uniquely communal experience of seeing a film on the big screen.
This television thing, why would you want to stay home and watch a little box? I mean, how could you call that entertainment alone in your living room? Where's the other people? Where's the audience? Where's the magic?
Cinemas, especially those in small towns, have long been part of the history in the local communities they serve. But their future is now in question. Already hard hit by the rise of streaming, theaters across the country were forced to close during the pandemic. Many never opened their doors again.
There's nothing like the cinema experience. There's not. I deeply believe in the power of movies.
We got to investigate, gather evidence, and provide proof.
Actor Patrick Wilson, whose films include the Conjuring series, says cinema has helped shape who we are.
We all have those moments in our life of going, I remember seeing Star Wars. I remember seeing Zorro in the 70s. Where you are in your life is very often defined by movies. I don't think that's going away.
Not if Wilson has anything to say about it. The performer is stepping into a far different role, from being in the movies to renovating the theaters that play them. When the cinema in Wilson's hometown of Montclair, New Jersey shut down, he and his neighbor came up with the idea to save the nation's small-town theaters.
We are thrilled to be back, once again sharing movies the way they are intended to be seen.
Their endeavor is called Cinema Lab.
I am the Chief Experience Officer. I'm in charge of your experience here.
That's a big title.
It is. No, it is.
Do you put that on your resume?
No, not yet, but it will. I don't know if that's going to help me get acting jobs, but.
Cinema Lab takes over theaters that have closed or are about to and renovates them with state-of-the-art technology and comfortable seating.
Can I get a large lemonade, please? A large lemonade, sure. Yeah.
They also add upgraded meals, alcoholic beverages, and special programming geared toward the community.
Is this what it takes to survive these days as a theater?
I think so. You've got to curate an audience that wants to go back to the theater, because there are certain demographics that aren't going back very much.
Since starting 2 years ago, the company has opened 2 theaters, with 3 more in the works. Their first in South Orange, New Jersey, just down the road from Wilson's hometown.
This is it?
This is it. Welcome to the village at Sopak.
And this is the first Cinema Lab theater?
This is our flagship, as they say.
And as Chief Experience Officer, Wilson has been involved in every detail here, from the special events they host with actors like Tom Holland.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming today.
To the concessions themselves.
There's nothing like coming in and smelling the smell of popcorn. When
We got fantastic popcorn. What was important for me is to find that balance between, look, you're coming to a movie, you want to indulge. So I had a hard pitch for the icy machine, and even some of my partners were like, what? Nobody buys ices. It's literally our biggest seller.
But even with change, there is still a nod to tradition, particularly at one of their current projects in New Canaan, Connecticut.
Original sign. So we're trying to keep as many original pieces as we can.
That's where we met Wilson's business partner, another rather familiar name, Luke Parker Bowles, who also happens to be the nephew of Queen Consort Camilla. He's also Wilson's neighbor and was equally distraught when their theater shut down.
All the kids used to hang out at the Bellevue in Montclair, and now my daughter hangs out at the CVS parking lot. And I thought that if that's a reflection of America today, that we've lost this center in so many towns, there's something we had to do about it. It was very, very clear.
A film producer whose credits include the beloved holiday rom-com Love Actually, Parker Bowles, the company's CEO, says his experiences back home have shaped his vision.
My partners and I want it to be more like a pub experience. If you can think of an English pub, you can go and get a drink, you can do Sunday Times crossword, or you go and see a movie. It doesn't matter.
It's a community center.
It's a community center, but with an elegance and a comfort level that makes it more than that.
That's the idea behind the new Canaan Playhouse, which opened in 1923. After closing during the pandemic, the Playhouse is set to reopen later this year for its 100th anniversary, remodeled by Cinema Lab.
And so this is, and you have to use your imagination, Nancy.
Just a little.
This is going to be our event space and our members club. My favorite bit is this beautiful bar that you can imagine right here, that you can look out from onto the 50-yard line of New Canaan. That is the center of town.
And now the company wants the Cinema Lab community to grow, with 5 theaters opened by the end of the year and 15 by 2026, as more towns across the country reach out.
What's been the most rewarding part about all of this for you?
Just seeing busyness in the lobby. Just seeing people sit there, people hang out, people smiling. A desire to want to keep the art form vibrant. We're just starting, but if I can shape people's experience, then I've succeeded.
Let's go fly a kite.
Getting the curtain to rise again for a true Hollywood ending. For CBS Saturday Morning, I'm Nancy Chen in South Orange, New Jersey.
And I can attest to the impact of that theater. When it shut down, it just literally killed so much enthusiasm. It was the focal point for so many young people, and now it's back.
Because it's where they came together, right?
Yes,
I mean, we all remember those movies where you went to as a family, like movie in Star Wars.
Stood in line.
Or not
Princess
even
Bride,
just, right, not even just as a
Karate
family
Kid.
with your friends.
Oh,
I remember
my
taking
God.
a whole row with all
Oh,
your friends
yeah.
and going, and that was what you did.
So
Yeah.
Great
fun.
stuff.